you're thinking about opening a beauty school, don't do it until you learn these 5 mistakes. I made these mistakes and they cost me thousands. Let's get into it. Number 1, make sure that you have a business plan and a budget. Again, if you don't know where the money is coming in and where it's going out, you are going to be operating at zero very soon. So you should know dollar for dollar everything that's happening in your business. Number 2, follow your instincts. Follow your instincts. And that goes for anything. For me, I literally have the gift of discernment, and I think a lot of us do. We just don't. It's called intuition, it's discernment, but sometimes you can tell when somebody doesn't like you, whether it's an employee or a student, and they are actually there to cause strife in your business. I actually had an employee who didn't like me for whatever, and mind you, I didn't even work that close to her, but I allowed her to stay in my organization, and what that person was doing is they were causing gossip, they were trying to cause issues amongst the staff and me personally, to where it built up a lot of resentment. And so they spread a rumor that the school was closing, and we had students withdraw and go to other schools, and that cost $50,000 or more because of that lie that was being told. Sometimes you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you have to be a shark when it comes to your business. You have to protect your business. And somebody once put it in these terms, that this business is to provide for your daughters, okay? And if somebody is trying to take food out of your daughter's mouth, you gotta do whatever you need to do to prevent that, right? And I was like, yeah, you're right. This is like my livelihood, right? This is for my babies. I'm not just working 24 hours a day just to say I own this school. No, I am doing this for my babies. So yes, so follow your intuition. Get people out of your organization that are not for you. If you get a hint, a whiff of that, maybe this person doesn't, no, she can't stand you, okay? For whatever the reason, you may think you're the best boss. No, that girl does not like you, so get her out. It's nothing personal, it's business, right? Because they will take it personally and try to ruin your business. So don't let them. Number 3, okay, make sure that once you start bringing in income, that you take it to reinvest into your school, okay? Meaning, once you start to profit, you gotta make sure you're profiting though. Once you start profiting, start investing in newer technologies for your school, newer ways to create more revenue for your schools. That might be bringing in new programs. Okay, get the profitability up, and then you can invest in newer equipment, new technologies, because your students, they see what's current and what's trending, and so you want to be able to offer them industry standard skills, right? My school is top notch, okay? We teach them everything that's current, okay? Whether it's brow lamination, lash lift and tint, and so sometimes you'll kind of hear like, hey, my school didn't teach me this, and okay, but I try my best to make sure that our students are learning things, hydrofacials, microdermabrasion. We're using the advanced equipment. So make sure you keep investing in your business when you profit though. Don't just be spending money unnecessarily, because that's how you can go out of business, right? Okay. So for my school, we now have a laser program. We have different equipment. Once you get to that profit ability to do that, okay? And number 4, I would say make sure you have a vision, okay? You have to be growing, just like the businesses that were huge, like Kmart or Toys R Us or all of these things, and then they get wiped out because they don't stay innovating, they don't stay marketing. You can't just be the same, right? So as I mentioned, investing in equipment so that way your school always has industry trends that your students are learning. You also need to make sure that you're innovating in marketing, so that way you stay in business, okay? And number 5, make sure that you believe in your business, okay? There's going to be times when you think, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I'm not meant to be a school owner. Maybe this just isn't for me. But you have to remember that God gave you this dream for a reason, right? So if God gave this dream for a reason, He is going to give you the provisions to continue to succeed. So do not give up. Believe in your vision. Share your vision with your staff, with your students, and they will get on board too. All right. So those are 5 mistakes: not having a vision, not investing, not innovating, not following your tuition, and not having a business plan or a budget. Again, I have a new ebook. It is called The Millionaire Beauty School Owner, a guide to open a profitable beauty school. I want you to go to my website, aspirewithamy.com, and you can download that, get that book. It's going to teach you step by step how to open up your own school, things to look for, how to plan, how to create action plans, how to get approved, accreditation. It's going to teach you so many different things that it's hard to find a mentor, because a lot of people are not. How many beauty school owners do you know, right? For me, it's the ones that I know are the ones that I've mentored. So I didn't get a chance to meet too many beauty school owners to get that type of mentorship. And so that's one of the reasons why I want to give that to you and to others. Okay, so go to aspirewithamy.com, get the ebook. Also, there's a course if you're interested in having something a little bit more personable. We go through different modules, step by step, different videos to where you can feel comfortable about the process. And then of course, if you're like, you know what, I would just rather have one-on-ones with Miss Amy, or I would like to have a full training session with her to help me to get from 0 to all the way to my school is approved to accreditation, that is something that I can do for you. Thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube, Aspire with Amy, TikTok.